again. I'm here with Dr. Gabriel to talk about GLP-1, which has become one of the biggest topics in healthcare and weight management. But it's also one of the most misunderstood. Many people are hearing about medications, seeing headlines, and still feeling unclear about what GLP actually does in the body and what it means long-term from a strategy perspective. So what this is an educational series designed to change that. We'll break down the science behind GLP-1, how medication fits in, and why understanding your body's natural GLP-1 response actually matters, so you can make informed, confident decisions about your health. So let's start with the first question that I think is really interesting to solve, which is, what is GLP-1? Right? Obviously, we see it in advertising every day. There's the medication that does a lot of great things. We'll talk about that later on. But there's also actually this natural hormone. That's where really the name GLP-1 comes from. And I'd love to hear about that in particular. What is GLP-1? What does it do in your body?
Yeah, I think there's a couple questions there. So I'll start with the first part, which is, what is GLP-1? And I think the most important thing for everyone, I want everyone to understand, is that GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide, it's an acronym for a natural hormone that the human body, my body, your body, produces mostly from intestinal cells, that's released into our bloodstream to signal other places in our body to keep balance between hunger, cravings, keeping your blood sugar stabilized. As a result, your weight stabilized, but your body produces this naturally. And that's a really important thing to understand, because when this system works correctly, you just feel better and are healthier. So it's really important to keep this system healthy and run the way your body wants it to run and the way you're designed to run.
What are the things that right now are ultimately making the GLP-1 decline in the sense of it not working balanced in your body?
Well, there's two ways that it breaks, really. One is you don't produce enough GLP-1. You produce less than you should be. And the second part is other parts in your body aren't responding to it. In both cases, the GLP-1 system is broken. And I would say that in modern, mostly Western societies, it's broken in most people. And what breaks it? What breaks the GLP-1 balance, or symphony, as I like to call it? I'm going to start with the simplest one, which I think a lot of people have been talking about, which is ultra-processed foods, right? Anything in a bag, box, we all know what these things are, right? So ultra-processed foods break it. Refined sugars break the system. Overeating breaks the system. Lack of sleep breaks the system. Not exercising at all. I'm not trying to say you've got to be a marathon runner or a gym rat. I'm saying not exercising at all, sitting all the time, breaks the system. So if you start talking about stress, ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, poor sleep, lack of exercise, all damaging it, I think a lot of people, I don't want to just say people, friends, patients, when I start talking to people and just go down that list of 5, I mean, most people I talk to are 4 out of 5 on that, including myself. I'm going to embarrass myself right now. And when I started really getting into GLP-1 and how important it is that this system for our metabolism and our health, how important it is, I started going after each one of those to naturally put this back into balance. I mean, that's how I looked at it myself. It's really important.